Hey, good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great week. I wanted to jump on and continue with our verse. You'll notice that our studio has been significantly upgraded because my wife is holding the video camera, so that's a big plus. But I'm not going to take a ton of time because these videos don't allow me to do so. But I do want to jump in back to this verse in Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. We talked about know as being something that we can trust. We know in our hearts all things, meaning everything, nothing is excluded. God being the creator, the beginning and the end, works being active, and for the good, everything that's good, nothing that's bad. And now we'll jump into of those who love him. If you want this verse to work, this is very, very key. What I'm going to talk about this week and then wrap up with next week is that this verse works when we say for those who love him. In other words, this verse does not work if we don't love him. And we can say, oh, we love God. God's our everything. But our time, our talent, our treasure, our actions, our thoughts throughout the day, our desire to be in the Bible, those are the things that show us, that prove that we love God. The actions, are we growing, those sorts of things. So for this verse to work, we have to love him. So think about how you love your kids, your wife, whatever situation you may be in, somebody that you love very, very deeply. You need to love God for this verse to work, for him to be able to work all things for your good. You have to love him. Otherwise, this verse doesn't work. And just to wrap this up, I said I'd wrap it up last week, but I think I'm actually going to do it this week. Paul reiterates, who have been called according to his purpose. So not only do we love him, he reiterates the fact that we love him, but we've been called according to his purpose. So what are God's purposes? We have been called to execute those purposes. That is part of the love that we have for him. So I hope you've gotten a lot out of this. Feel free to share this. Shoot any questions toward me that you might have. And if it's not next week, the week after, I'm going to dive into a subject that is a little bit dicey, and that is, as Christ followers, are we called to be tolerant? And what does that look like? Have a great week. Love you guys. Take care.